Devin Haney wouldn't get a bigger surprise than the one from his former mentor, Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather has chosen to train Devin like he once did, and it's in preparation for a possible rematch against Ryan Garcia.
You need some help with your son?
Have I ever needed your help for anything?
You need some help with your son?
For some help?
You need some help the other motherfucking night? You need some help the other motherfucking night? You need some help with your son?
Listen.
You know, and when these fighters go out there and put their lives on the line to feed their families, and then we have just somebody, because his son, when your son at first he wasn't acting like that.
While Gervonta Davis gets the hate, Devin Haney has been Mayweather's most recent object of affection.
Getting ready for Conor McGregor, I had a chance to spar Devin Haney.
When I sparred Floyd, I was 18.
Floyd didn't touch him. I think we only did like probably 4 rounds because I wasn't in no shape.
Me personally, I just thank Floyd for even giving me the opportunity.
Sadly, there's a condition attached to it. Let's check out what condition it is in. Following the big decision of Devin Haney to relieve his father from his trainer duties, Devin Haney has been on the lookout for a new trainer. Generally, it's believed that this decision shows the extent of Devin Haney's determination and seriousness to bounce back from his loss to Ryan Garcia, a loss that saw him suffer the first set of knockdowns of his career, and ultimately saw him get the very first defeat of his professional boxing career that has lasted almost a decade. However, it has led to some strain in the relationship between him and his father, Bill Haney.
Devin is taking a break. You know what the Haneys is doing. We're going to keep working until he get back. And I'm sure he'll be making an announcement. But this is what we do.
Bill Haney has refused to understand the rationale behind his son's decision, and despite the fact that Bill Haney has been retained to occupy other positions in Devin's team, he seems so dissatisfied that he has been removed from his position as trainer. According to Bill, the reason behind Devin's decision is because he is being influenced by naysayers and critics of Bill Haney. To him, there was no sporting reason behind the decision, seeing he has been training Devin Haney from the very day he began his professional career and has been with him throughout his 31 career wins. But Devin Haney believed he was considering some other things, as his career is necessarily entering a new phase that could determine if he remains the superstar he's shown himself to be.
And I felt like I let him down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt like I misprioritized what it was, because at that age, like with my daughter, and I tell people, I'm like, at 8 years old, she don't need no more money. She need her dad.
Before the match where Devin Haney tasted his first defeat, Ryan Garcia had been in a similar condition where the match with Devin Haney had the huge capability to seal his fate as a boxer, and it actually did, though positively. And now, Devin Haney is in a similar condition, where he feels the new phase of his career, especially his next couple of matches, would ultimately determine the trajectory of his career. And as a result, the decision has been made to relieve his father of his duties. One would wonder why Devin Haney would have a professional trainer as reputable as Ben Davison within reach and choose to stick with his father. Ben Davison is a part of Devin Haney's team. However, Bill Haney has a more prominent role in training than Davison, and when you consider Ben Davison's portfolio, he seems the perfect fit for Devin Haney's career, as he had in the past trained Tyson Fury and other world champions, including Anthony Joshua, who recently ended Francis Ngannou with a second-round knockout to gain the slot to face the winner of the fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk.
Real thing. I promoted my son from amateurs to where he is, and and I done been his trainer, and he's a boss, and he makes decisions who he hires and who he fires, and I respect every decision that he makes.
And now, one other professional boxer is touting himself to Devin Haney, promising him to help his career get to the very next level in a rematch against Ryan Garcia. However, he's placed a huge condition on that, claiming he wouldn't train Devin Haney if the condition isn't met, and it's none other than Floyd Mayweather. Interestingly, the pair have had a similar relationship in the past, until the narrative changed. The duo came in touch during a training session and grew closer ever since. Their virtual training sessions went on for a while before the two met in person to elevate their training sessions to another level. Right after their first in-person workout session, the pair spent considerable time with each other, with Haney taking note of Mayweather's teachings and suggestions. With the kind of career that TB enjoyed in boxing, he was bound to get surrounded by so much love and attention from fellow pugilists. His exemplary boxing skills made him a fan favorite in no time, and with that, Pretty Boy inspired a generation of fighters, and one of the major fighters on that list was Devin Haney. However, Devin Haney and Floyd Mayweather haven't been on the best terms, as they've had several altercations in recent times, especially regarding the proposed fight between Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis. But they also had a viral controversy in the build-up to the fight against Ryan Garcia, only that Floyd Mayweather relatively remained silent, while the issue was raising heat.
Getting ready for Conor McGregor, I had a chance to spar Devin Haney.
When I sparred Floyd, I was 18.
Floyd didn't touch him.
I think we only did like probably 4 rounds because I wasn't in no shape.
Ryan Garcia had accrued the leakage of the sparring videos in his custody between Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney to Floyd Mayweather, and the Haney weren't having any of it. In a tweet that went viral, Devin had this to say about Floyd Mayweather Jr. "Floyd has been hating me for a long time. This ain't just starting. I held my tongue for years because I respect the greats of the sport. But dude is a bona fide hater. Don't want to see nobody win if he is not a part of it. I know he sent Ryan the sparring. You know he gave Ryan those pimp comments to say? Miserable old man tried to stop the fight. Alhamdulillah, I'm happy he revealed himself to the world. Bill Haney wasn't left out as well. Bill has proven to always prefer to be on camera. And in a recorded interview, he said, but it ain't gonna work, Floyd. It ain't gonna work. He could have shown the sparring video of him and Devin, and it was 6-0. It wasn't close. It was like Floyd was looking in the mirror when I told him. He finally decided that he could no longer be in the boxing ring with no real fighters. Devin's the one that stamped that. He knew the torch had to be passed, and he passed it to Devin. It was either force or it is what it is right now."
He should have showed the sparring video of him and Devin. Yeah.
What?
Now, why he's showing all that sparring video? Yeah, show the sparring. And it was 6-0. It wasn't close. It was like Floyd was looking in the mirror when I told him. How long ago? How long ago was that? It was before the Conor McGregor fight when he finally...
He then introduced everyone to the new era, the Devin Haney era. It's the new era, it's the Devin Haney era, and Floyd's hanging on to the Floyd Mayweather era so hard. This is the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather shit is over, man. It's over with.
Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it. Listen, y'all just scared to say it, but I'm not. I believe in my son. I've been watching him do it, you know what I mean, against 7 different world championship fights at 25, you know what I'm saying? So, what else?
Interestingly, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is willing to put all of their past behind him and bring Devin Haney under his mentorship once again, especially as he prepares for a rematch against Ryan Garcia. However, he is keen on Devin Haney meeting a necessary condition. Shockingly, he had earlier indicated his interest to help Devin Haney out when he and Bill Haney had a verbal exchange on social media. They both had an argument, and Mayweather was quick to let Bill know that he was always willing to help the family if need be. "You needed some help the other night. If Devin needs me, I'm gonna be there for him. Anytime I help with Devin, it's total love, period," Floyd Mayweather said.
You need some help with your son?
Have I ever needed your help for anything?
You need some
Have I
help
ever
with your
asked
son?
you for some help?
You need some help the
Have
other
I ever-
motherfucking night? You need some help the other motherfucking night? You need
Oh,
some help with
nigga,
your son?
listen.
But on another Instagram session, where he specifically addressed the issue of who'd be training Devin Haney moving forward, he said, "Tell Devin Haney that I'll help him if he needs help. I heard he wants a new trainer. I can get him back on track and we can start with Garcia again. But he must meet my condition first. I don't want any issues with Bill Haney over that. If he can assure me that his father would remain quiet over it, then we're good. I don't want any noise from Bill." Well, Floyd Mayweather's condition isn't all that surprising, seeing him and Bill Haney recently had an altercation on an Instagram live session. And while the former allies obviously still have some tension to resolve, their frank and sometimes heated 10-minute video chat on Instagram seemed to reduce the strain. Haney and Mayweather clashed on a number of topics, including Mayweather's pro boxing record, how Devin Haney allegedly beat him in a sparring match, the issues between Gervonta Davis and Haney, and Mayweather's parenting.
You need some help? You need some help with your son?
Have I ever needed your help for anything?
You need some help with your son?
For some help?
You need some help?
Have
The
I ever?
motherfucking night?
Haney, the father, manager, and now former trainer of the World Boxing Council super lightweight champion Devin Haney, understandably wasn't in the best of moods following his son's stunning majority decision loss to Ryan Garcia on Saturday night at Brooklyn's Barclays Center, where Ryan Garcia knocked down Devin Haney with left hooks in the 7th, 10th, and 11th rounds. Devin Haney trained at the Mayweather Boxing Club in Las Vegas for years and was long mentored by Mayweather before ultimately leaving to seek his own path. While Mayweather promoted the unbeaten champion around the same age and weight class, Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Since then, Bill Haney has chided Mayweather for not supporting the underserved and needy around the streets of Las Vegas, while also declaring his son had accomplished more by the age of 25 than Mayweather. Calling the Hall of Famer Mayweather PB in a reference to how long he's known the retired 50-0 champion once nicknamed the Pretty Boy, Haney started the conversation with hostility by telling Mayweather he views him as a freaking idiot. Following how he set the tone with immediate insults, he continued by undermining Floyd's 50-0 professional boxing record while continuing to bring up how Devin Haney allegedly beat Mayweather in a sparring match. And he got just the perfect response from Floyd Mayweather, a former professional fighter who was on top of the world during his heydays and had mastered the art of face-offs and verbal battles. Floyd responded quite wittily, saying, "If your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm an under-the-lights type fighter. Bill, let me ask you a question. What's my record under the lights?" Haney seemed to drift off sparring and boxing and asked Floyd even a more important question. "But listen, what's your record in life?" Bill Haney queried. Like Bill Haney was deaf the first time or was just pretending to be unaware of the obvious, Mayweather's reminded him of his exploits in the boxing ring and that those exploits are his exploits even in life. He responded, "My record in life is undefeated." But Haney wasn't here for boxing reasons. He came as a representative of the street, and he sure made that known to Mayweather. He said, "Flexing that nonsense 50-0. I'm 50-0 on these streets. I got love in these streets. To hell with your 50-0 with that boxing stuff. That stuff doesn't mean anything."
Bill,
Bill, if your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm not
that's not it.
I'm the under the light type fighter.
"You need some help?" Mayweather asked the freshly wounded Haney toward the close of their video chat. "You needed some help the other night. If Devin needs me, I'm gonna be there for him. Anytime I help with Devin, it's total love, period," Floyd Mayweather said. While that led to the pair laughing as the conversation ended, and Mayweather urging Haney to call him for a private chat, there was tension earlier. Haney told Mayweather he didn't appreciate Mayweather seeming to refute a comment that Devin Haney had previously gotten the better of Mayweather in some sparring. The 50-0 boxing icon responded by jestingly congratulating Haney on his son being undefeated in the gym, jabbed at Devin's loss against Garcia, and implied that he, Mayweather, is undefeated in professional boxing competition. "Bill, if your son is undefeated in the gym, congrats," Mayweather said. "What's my record under the lights?" To that, Haney responded, "You're 50-0 with that boxing stuff. That doesn't mean nothing in the streets."
You need some help? You need some help with your son?
Have I ever needed your help for anything?
You need some help with your son?
For some help?
You need some help?
Have
The
I ever?
motherfucking night?
Few can talk to Mayweather that way, but the retired fighter stayed on the call, hashing it out. Mayweather, 47, pressed Haney to reveal why he felt wronged by the 5-division champion who counted victories over greats, including Manny Pacquiao, Miguel Cotto, and Juan Manuel Marquez, while performing in the 4 most lucrative pay-per-view fights of all time. "Do something for the streets? If you don't do something for the streets, you're a trashy guy and no legend to anyone," responded Haney, after recently complaining on social media that Mayweather hadn't financially contributed to a mutual friend's funeral. Mayweather said he takes pride in removing himself from the streets and used his father, Floyd Sr.'s past trouble there as motivation to pursue a better life. But then Haney said, "I just saw your kids on the streets."
about that 50-0 under the lights. Nigga, fuck the lights, nigga, and that 50-0. You know that shit don't mean nothing in the street. If you ain't really pushing that line and your kids are all right in these streets, nigga, you a hoe-ass nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Mayweather responded, "When kids get to a certain age, they're going to do what they want to do, and when they don't want to listen, you disconnect." Haney said he's looking out for the Mayweathers and also insinuated that money doesn't assist his children financially, adding that Bill has previously helped them out. Money opined that adult children are free to make their own decisions and pointed out that he's helped Devin and would help him in the future too. You don't even say thank you for that. Mayweather pushed to understand where they go from here, said, "Bill, is your ultimate goal for our kids to go to the next level, or is your goal for us to go against each other?" he asked. A bit later, Haney said, "I'm not going to keep rapping with you. You know what time it is?" To that, Mayweather offered the support to Devin Haney and asked for the follow-up call, to which Haney appeared to be joking by saying no, laughing heartily at what may prove a healing exchange.
Time I ever talked to Devin and helped him, Devin, guess what? It was all total love. Period.
It don't sound like that.
It was. It was off love. Period.
It don't sound like that.
Aside from Ben Davison, Floyd Mayweather is also one person who could pass as a world-class trainer for Devin Haney. He not only has the reputation of being a world-class trainer, but he also remains one of the very best in the history of the sport. As a result, he's had his proteges move from struggles to stardom. And even in the latest fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, Garcia claimed to have been training with Floyd Mayweather, and there was little surprise as to why he won the bout. Mayweather not only trained Garcia ahead of the bout, they also share a very great relationship, and with Mayweather's contribution, Haney can see himself rise to the very peak again. During a lengthy interview with Patrick Bet David on a podcast, Garcia, the junior welterweight contender from Victorville, Calif, opened up about his much-publicized friendship with Money May, making it clear that he respects the Hall of Fame fighter more than most people, even within his inner circle. When Bet David asked which high-profile person in his life had the license to offer him harsh, unbaited criticism, "I want to know which GOAT greatest of all time you allow to privately kick your head," Garcia immediately named Mayweather. "Floyd," Garcia said, "I don't really speak when Floyd's talking, and I speak a lot. I'm a big talker. I don't speak when Floyd's talking. He tells me a bunch of things. I just shut up. Floyd can talk." "Oh yeah," Garcia continued, and became an evangelist in the twinkle of an eye, saying, "He's called me out. So it's like, what did Jesus say? Be wise as a serpent, gentle as a dove. He comes out as gentle. He doesn't come out aggressive, because I don't do that. God doesn't do that to me. Unless it's bad, unless I'm really messing up. I can hear Floyd's voice and I can respect it. I don't really talk when he's speaking. He even says it, knows when to speak and knows when not to speak. Like those facts. I really respect Floyd more than a lot of people." Garcia then made reference to Mayweather's claims about the 3 games of boxing. Did he call me Canelo Alvarez, Gervonta Davis, the 3 faces of boxing? Yes. And though not everyone has been pleased with Garcia's tight-knit relation with Mayweather, it continues to flourish. Oscar De La Hoya of Golden Boy, the longtime promoter of Garcia, has taken issue with what he feels to be a potential instance of tampering. In a recent social media post, De La Hoya informed Mayweather to get off. While De La Hoya and Mayweather have been sworn enemies since their days as active fighters, the involvement of Ryan Garcia might reignite the fires of old once more. To prove the claims regarding their closeness, Garcia and Mayweather drew headlines very recently when they were seen jogging together early in the morning. Garcia revealed that he was the one who suggested the idea to Mayweather, whom he claimed was overly impressed with his work ethic. "That 3 o'clock in the morning run with Floyd? That was my idea," Garcia said. "Like, Floyd, let's go, let's hit this run. Oh, wow. You know what Floyd told me on the run? I promise you this, as God is my witness. He looks me in the eye. It almost sounds like he's crying. You don't hear his voice get like this. Very few times he goes, 'I respect you.' Just like that. I respect you. Like, you know when Tyson chokes up? I respect you." And I was like, why Floyd? And I'm getting the chills all over my body, because nobody's doing what you're doing. Nobody. Floyd calls me all the time, and I'm running all the time. Floyd's like, "I'm so proud of you, proud of you, proud of you." Interestingly, the love isn't one-sided. Floyd Mayweather has also expressed his admiration for Ryan Garcia and his willingness to sign him as well, should he get out of his contract with Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. Ben Thompson met Floyd Mayweather Jr. to discuss a range of topics covering boxing, and it started with the former champion and Ryan Garcia socializing. Mayweather Jr. replied that there was nothing more to the meetup besides being a casual get-together. Garcia had also visited the Las Vegas residence and saw the champion's car collection firsthand. Any boxer clever enough would know that the privilege to hang out with Floyd Mayweather is surely more than sightseeing.
He's under contract. So, you always got to make sure things are worded right before you get a lawsuit or before you get a letter from a boxer's promoter.
But a bigger opportunity to get lessons from the undefeated champion himself. And this exactly was what Ryan Garcia did. He learned from Floyd Mayweather, and he got the biggest win of his career. The same opportunity awaits Devin Haney, but he must keep his father shut. What are your thoughts? Let's get to know them in the comment section. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications to get alerted when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.